Okay, should we start there?
Yes.
I want you to read these words aloud. Start here and read across this way. If you finish this page, then turn to the next one and start when I tell you to start.
Start the next page also when you tell me to start? Or
No, you can just continue right now. Start when I tell you to start. Okay, you can go ahead.
In, to, my, they, cow, when, bear, don't, shop, other, stone, sky, breeze, fight, between, goat, foot, wrong, seat, cloud, depend, frozen, knife, distance, equipment, manage, photograph, crumb, playfully, rhyme, post, butch, ruin, tough, garnish, ridiculous, interject, radiant, poise, custodian, peer, choir, surgery, idealism, Heim, philosophy, magnetic, acquaintance, suspicious, inflection, technique, insignificant, elude, symphony, allure, synthesis, momentary, adolescent, sarcasm, vestibule, degenerative, choreography, isthmic, plethora, manipulative, vacillate, sanguine, vociferous, hierarchy, euphonious, or autonomous, demagogue, vicissitude, 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 vitiate, quintessential.
Okay. You will be using a pencil without an eraser. So if you make a mistake, just cross it out. On this page, I would like you to write an essay. Do your best writing and also write as neatly so that I can read it later. If you'd like, you can use this blank page to plan whatever you will write. Write about your favorite game and include at least 3 reasons why you like it. Try to write a full page. Do you have any questions?
No.
You can start when I tell you to start. Oh, you have this. Okay. Yeah, you can start.
How much time do I have?
You still have some time, you could continue. You still have 5 more minutes to write. You done? Okay. Now, I want you to read some words that are actually not real words. but read them as if they were. Say this word.
Ack.
Say this word.
Mib.
Okay. Start here and read across this way. If you finish this page, then turn to the next one.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Ik, ab, fip, rix, seb, zad, sluk, rith, dreep, snake, droy, joom, clert, plid, caft, lurst, ched, blatch, taff, sor, tuffle, rookid, heffel, fragment, scaw, brown, wung, wane, stite, sile, floit, unfurling, smout, knep, detachment, intractions, territory, mudger, tummingly, austique, rhenian, tuffle, libnaceous, heffel, amnaceous, purlian, cybertarian, apturarial, dimnitial, millennialian, prebutric, diphthal
Again, you will be using a pencil without an eraser, so if you make a mistake, just cross it out. Now, I want you to solve some math problems. You can start here and work the problems in this order.
Okay.
Okay? If you come to a problem you don't know, just skip it. If you finish this page, then turn to the next page. Tell me when you're finished. And start with this one.
With here, from here?
The next one. You can start.
Till here?
The one next to that. Yes, that one.
Done.
Pass that. Okay. So now look at this picture. Tell me the word that means a brush for cleaning teeth.
Toothbrush.
Let's try some more. Tell me a word that means a flying insect with large, brightly colored wings.
Butterfly.
Tell me the word that means a small place where clothes are stored.
Closet.
Tell me the word that means to move on hands and knees.
Crawl.
Tell me a word that means a small electronic device used to do math problems.
Calculator.
Tell me a word that means not crooked.
Straight.
Tell me a word that means to find how long something is.
Length.
Tell me a word that means the part of the piano played with the fingers.
Keys.
Tell me the word that means the place where two roads cross.
Intersection.
Tell me the word that means to make your choice known in an election.
Voting.
Tell me a word that means to look the way you look so others won't recognize you.
Disguise.
Tell me the word that means to break loose or get free.
The word for it. Freedom.
Tell me the word that means a person who is walking.
Walk.
Tell me a word that means a long piece of land that shoots out into the sea or lake.
Island.
Tell me a word that means to use both the hands equally.
Don't know.
Okay. Now, name as many animals as you can in 1 minute. For example, you can say bear and goat. Now you name some more animals when I ask you to start. Okay.
Randomly, I can just name
Yeah,
animals.
any animals. You can start now.
Lion, tiger, sheep, lamb, goat, elephant, giraffe, monkey, baboon, gorilla, cat, dog, raccoon, rats, alpaca, weasel, deer, stag, meerkat, panther, cheetah, leopard, hyena, wolf, fox,
Okay. Name as many colors as you can in 1 minute. For example, you can say red and lavender. Now you name some more colors. You can start now.
Red, yellow, green, black, violet, orange, cobalt blue, burgundy, pink, violet, white, sky blue, grey, peach, maroon, off white.
Okay, stop. Okay. Now, I'm going to say some sentences. I want you to repeat exactly what I say. Just say what I say. Let's try. The boy smiled.
The boy smiled.
Okay, so let's try some more. Remember to say exactly what I say. Games are fun.
Games are fun.
Cats don't like to swim.
Cats don't like to swim.
That is mine, but this one is yours.
That is mine, but this one is yours.
It is cold outside and many of the roads are icy.
It's cold outside and many of the roads are icy.
When you go climbing, watch for falling rocks.
When you go climbing, watch for falling rocks.
The bird escaped from the cage and flew out of the window.
The bird escaped from the cage and flew out of the window.
Unless you have permission, you're not allowed to go swimming.
Unless you have permission, you're not allowed to go swimming.
I walked to the store and bought a sandwich, an apple, and a drink.
I walked to the store, bought a sandwich, an apple, and a drink.
The cat was asleep by the window while the dog chased butterflies in the grass.
The cat was asleep by the window while the dog chased butterflies by the grass.
I studied every day this week for the exam, so I think I will get a good grade.
I studied every day this week for the exam, so I think I will get a good grade.
That restaurant has become popular since it moved to a new location last summer.
That restaurant has become popular since it moved to a new location last summer.
The man wanted to keep the wallet he found on the ground, yet he knew it was not the right thing to do.
The man wanted to keep the wallet he found on the ground, yet he knew it was not the right thing to do.
The animals at the zoo had gone inside because of the heat, so we did not see a single one.
The animals in the zoo had gone inside because of the heat, so we did not see a single one.
The baby always used to cry when her mother left the room, and nothing but her mother's return would stop her crying.
The baby used to always cry when the mother left the room, and nothing but the mother's return would stop the baby from crying.
The driver charged everyone the same fee for the trip, but when the bus got stuck in the mud, all the money had to be refunded.
The driver charged everyone same fee for the trip, but when the bus stopped in the mud, everyone the fee had to be refunded.
Okay. I'm going to give you some stories to read out loud. Then I will ask you questions about what you have read. Be sure to do your best reading. This story is called The Wonders of Volcanoes. Start your.
Okay.
You may begin. You have to read it out loud.
Among the many wonders of nature, few can match the powerful grandeur exhibited by an active volcano. An interrupting volcano is most often pictured and described as a large mountain spewing from its summit great clouds of smoke with vast sheets of flame. The truth is, however, that a real volcano seldom emits either true smoke or true flame. What is mistaken for smoke consists merely of great volumes of fine dust mingled with steam and other vapors. What people often mistake as flames is simply the glare from the glowing materials that are thrown up towards the top of the mountain. This glare is reflected from the clouds of dust and steam. The more interesting products of an active volcano are the streams of lava that it pours forth, sometimes from the principal crater on the summit, and sometimes from the smaller craters lower down. This lava consists of melted stone, and when it erupts the mountain, its heat is intense and it glows like a furnace. During the night, especially, these fiery rivers present a magnificent yet frightful spectacle. The lava streams widen and sometimes attain a breadth of several miles with a depth of several hundred feet. The longest stream of lava ever recorded was 50 miles long.
Okay. Now, I will ask you a question about what you've just read. According to the passage, what do many people mistakenly believe comes out of an active volcano?
Smoke.
Okay. This story is called Chicago Transit Posters. Start your. You may begin.
During the 1920s, the Chicago Rapid Transit Company commissioned the city's finest graphic artists to create advertising posters. The purpose of these posters was to encourage the public to use rapid transit for more than just getting to and work from. The images that were produced beckoned the public to take the elevated train to the city's parks, museums, and other urban spots, as well as to more rural locations beyond city limits. Curiously, with one exception, none of the posters actually featured the elevated L train itself. Rather, the posters portrayed scenic views of local destinations, including universities, city churches, and lighthouses. There seem to be no complete records of how many transit posters were produced, which destinations were promoted, or what images were displayed. However, researchers estimate around 160 posters were made for the city of Chicago between 1921 and 1929. Some of the original Chicago Transit posters have survived and have become part of the city's rich history.
Okay. Now I will ask you a question about what you have just read. According to the passage, what was the purpose of the Chicago Transit posters?
Uh, the main lead was of the number of posters which were produced. Total number of posters for the Chicago Transit.
Okay. Do you want to take a break before we move to the next one?
Yes.